Booyah.
Good morning, Kurt.
Good morning,
Joey.
gentlemen.
Good morning, Haskell.
Good morning, Joey. Let's just go ahead and get this out the way.
Real quick, Joey's getting drug tested by the UFC, so that's why he's not here.
I'm going to call him real quick, have Joey speak, and then I can move forward with the show.
Who this?
Who this? Joe Pyfer.
You're on air. Don't say anything crazy.
I was about to say some crazy ass. No.
What happened this morning? Tell us what happened.
Walking to my car late, and good timing. They wanted to test to see if I was still an absolute fucking unit, and you came back positive.
That's
right.
cool.
What do you want to go through the picks with him? Or just have them.
We could.
I looked at
give
the
me,
card.
give me a lot. Give me a couple locks, and then we'll go forward. I'll let you go after that. But just want the people to know.
Is my lock.
Yep.
Piotr Jan is my lock. That's my favorite. I think Zhang Xiaonan beats Tabitha Ricci.
Yep.
Song Kenan versus Muslim Salikhov. I think I'm gonna go Song Kenan. I'm gonna go Wang Kong against Gabriela Fernandez. That's a great name.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Carlos.
You fucking maniac.
I'm gonna go Carlos Ulberg against Volkan, and then another lock is I think Zhang Ming Yang against Ozzy, the guy that I fought.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that he's a true 205er, but we'll see.
All right. Well, we're gonna
those are my picks.
Remember that. I don't know if you're coming today. Hopefully we see you later. But you have a great day. We're gonna go ahead and run through this show.
Before you get off, Joey, congratulations on the black belt, brother.
Joey did get his black belt.
Oh,
Good shit, bud. Congratulations, kiddo.
You said what?
Professor Bags now.
Yeah, Professor.
Definitely gonna be professor to make him uncomfortable.
I got you.
Professor Pyfer.
PP.
All right, guys.
All
right, dog.
Later, buddy.
Yep.
All right. Peace.
All right, man. Quick recap. I had some quick questions on the card, and then I'll go back over some of the stuff he went. But first and foremost, what was that? UFC 309.
I'll talk about I don't even like next week's card, this weekend's cards.
I'll give you a little bit. I got a little bit next week, but other than that, 309. First and foremost, I just want to say this, man. I'm gonna set this off right here. Trump Dog was in the building, and I'm gonna say. And I'm not political. I'm for the pilot driving the plane.
I'm for America.
Right. Whoever, I want to see success out of whoever's in the office, right? Mm-hmm. But what I will say is, and I've had this argument with some of my best friends where they were saying America's weak. I always argue. I say America is not weak. Yeah. I said, but we came down to a solution that the leadership was definitely
lacking.
Definitely weak. Trump Dog brings a vibe. I you can feel it a little bit.
John Jones handed him his belt.
Our president is outside. He's off the porch, man. Yeah. Bro outside among
fighting cases. Yo, the fuck.
Trump Dog is outside, dog, and I just think that is actually super, super cool. You know what I mean? So that was cool he electrifies that building.
He has
so
the best walkout in the UFC,
brother.
Next to him and Connor, rival for the best walkout.
Side note, I am not a big fan of Donald Trump's tie. I think it's very fucking big.
But at this point, he just runs with it. It's part of him.
I go with the 3/4 Wanzer John, the thicker tie. Mm-hmm. I don't like how it's slim and it gets fucking.
But it's part of him.
It is. I wouldn't want to see him in no other tie, but I'm not a fan of that shit. But Trump Dog was definitely outside. I think that's fucking cool. Electrified the building.
You want to talk about John and Stipe?
Real quick, I just had quick questions. First fight was Basil. I thought Basil was going to win. I kind of just wish Basil would. I think he came in, showed that he had great grappling. It's why are you straying from that? I wish Basil would grapple a little bit more. Mickey Gall, cut. Asking you.
I don't know. What's his last couple fights? I know he's 0-2.
Yeah, that's what I'm do you think this is it? Because they were saying this was a...
Makes him 7-7 now, right?
I don't know what it's got. Look it up. I'm not sure what happens with Mickey Gall. Marcin Tybura, I don't know if you saw that. Yep. But Marcin Tybura brought the 12-6 back fucking brutally.
He was on the bottom too. He swept him, got on top.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, and it's just kind of you look at the 12.
It's 3 for Mickey.
That's what I was saying. Is it possibly?
Oh no.
I hope not. He just had a baby or something
It's
like
actually
that.
4.
Right. That's why like a lot of people saying play him because like it's back against the wall on the chopping block. Like you gotta get this done. You fighting a guy from the Bronx and shit just did not go your way.
The Tybura fight.
Yeah.
You just think that was just pure experience on how he manhandled him?
Like I said, when we said on the last pod, Tybura been kind of putting it together a little better, fighting with like a slightly higher IQ. I think he's been around for a little while. And yeah, if you look at a couple of Denise fights, when you put him on his back, once I see a man go like this, it lets me know he has no idea what he's doing. He's a kickboxer. You get what I'm saying? So when I watched that footage, I kind of was like, I feel like
Tybura was nice sweep and then up on top and then as a wrap.
Yeah, so but the 12-6 is definitely
felt like Tybura was like in no danger at all that fight.
This was a great fight.
Jim Miller?
David Onama and that that kid making a debut. That kid was scrappy.
Short notice started off rough. I was
Scrappy.
like at a minus 1350. So I know people, if you put it anywhere in your plays, you're like, oh my God, is this really about to happen? But all in all, David Onama weathered the storm, came back strong. I think the full camp definitely, you know what I mean? Like he warmed up, and then it was kind of, he started talking to him. He started doing this thing, so whatever.
Jim Miller does what Jim Miller does. Jump the Gilly.
Where you rank Jim Miller's Gilly? Is up there? Gilly gang?
He's got one of the best Gillies in the game, bro.
When he do it, you hear that shit latch on.
Yo, he's like a pit bull on a bone.
Sound like you're loading the shotgun.
That's how I sound when he did it. I said Jim Miller shit up there.
Damon
bro.
Jackson retired.
I heard.
Marcus McGee.
Oh, what you think of that?
I like him, bro.
He's good.
I like him.
His leg got compromised, I believe, and he showed some dog because he had to fight with that compromised leg.
But his combos that he puts together are really, really nice. Mm-hmm. He's got really good punching power.
Go back, Chris Weidman fight got canceled. Food poisoning
on Eric Anders' side. It sucks.
Now, is it something that's common? Like, is your immune system down when you cut?
Well, like you're cutting weight. And then you're putting all this weight and food back in you. Like, if you go out to eat and you eat the wrong thing, like, it probably just is so much easier for you to get sick. And I'm sure guys go out and they eat the shit that they haven't eaten in a while and then fucks them up.
Do you think about that? You're pretty cautious with?
Yeah,
like, I'm getting a steak. Like,
I cook. We cook everything at the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to get sick.
That's facts. Mauricio Huffy, question here. Hype job, no hype job?
He's good. He's very good.
Yeah.
But, like, that's the problem with putting so much hype on guys. Like, not every night's going to be your best night. It wasn't his best night, but it also just says how tough this guy was.
Yeah.
Line top.
Yeah.
So, it was a scrap.
Damn.
Not blaming Joey, but I followed him on the line top pick.
I could have told you that shit was bullshit.
Listen to me though. They got to put lines on for that dude's chin because that shit is granite. He was getting hit with some shit.
That's what kind of makes it kind of crazy because even for Huffy, it's kind of like I'm just asking hype job, but you can't discredit how tough Line Top is, right?
Fuck
so
yeah, man.
It makes it kind of look like he's not doing well, but no, this dude is like tough to get out of here. You saw that in his last fight. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I wish I'd have kept Joey on the phone talking about Bo Nickel because I'm sure he had a lot to say. But what about Bo at 6-0?
He's 6-0. That's 7-0 now.
7-0 now.
But bro, Paul Craig is very good.
Yeah.
He's how many fights does Paul Craig have? Paul Craig's 17-9-1. So he has essentially 30 fights. Like, that's a lot of fights, a lot of experience. He's beaten some of the best guys at middleweight, at light heavyweight.
Yeah.
But I don't know why Bo really didn't shoot.
No,
like, maybe he was just trying to, like, work on his striking. But still, it's like, brother, you are a grappler.
Yes.
You should have shot takedowns.
Not just a grappler, though. My thing is, like, I was talking to John last night, and John said it best. Like, however many wrestling matches he got it, 300, 500, whatever. Brother, then wrestle. You get what I'm saying? And it's kind of, right. And when you look at the fight, it's just like didn't do it. I understand respecting somebody's jiu-jitsu, but I think another part where we kind of got let down, where I was thinking was, you watch these Dagestanis do it all the time. They're not great strikers sometimes. They come over here fresh, whatever, some experience over there. But if they can't do anything, they gonna fucking wrestle. And I thought you could have put American wrestling on the mat last night because that's kind of what we really still waiting to see. But for you to be such a declarated wrestler, I kind of wish you just would have used it a little more.
I feel like Bo fell into like the fucking fans and like didn't want to hear like, oh, you just wrestle fucked them the whole time and won and just wanted to strike. So asking you, Sean.
And he knocked out a couple people too, so he's probably like, oh, maybe I can clip him. But
So Sean, asking you this as a fucking fighter who's in there, what your game plan is just fucking win, correct? By any means, and fuck what anybody says, correct?
That's how I.
But
But you are a
to listen
finisher,
to
though.
this shit.
You are somebody who wants to finish. It's not like you go in there and you're like,
But but you also don't want to put yourself in
chasing it.
harm's way, chasing it or trying. But you also have to, if you're a fucking as good as of a wrestler as Bo is, and he clearly has submissions too. He never even put himself in the situation to go for any of his shit. So, but it might be easier for him to get fights now because guys are gonna be like, oh, maybe he's not as good as we thought. I don't think that's the case. I just think that he had an off night.
Yeah.
Chess move.
He was getting booed.
Yeah, I saw.
He was getting booed in New York.
I'm going to talk about we're going to talk about Charles Du Bronx. I want to leave John Jones for at the very end because I think there's a lot of questions there that we could speak on real quick. But Charles Du Bronx versus Michael Chandler.
Blowout.
The fifth round made it seem like it was a great fight, but he really got his ass
for
whipped.
Oliveira to be taking him down, taking Chandler down and controlling him like that, like
the ending was like a movie.
Yeah,
bro.
It was.
Chandler, no.
But bro, he was hitting the shit out of him on the back of the head. Then Charles, like the fifth round was kind of crazy, but it wasn't like that crazy.
Yeah.
Like he had Charles like a little hurt, but my man hit him in the back of the head probably 39 times.
Yeah.
And then got his back taken and tried to jump twice and was stuck.
Bro, you gotta get your ass beat that long and then get up and fucking call someone out for a fight. You don't want the fight. The fuck, bro?
See Eddie Alvarez kind of.
I ain't gonna lie. I text Eddie. I said, man, you and him might just lock it up and bare knuckle, man.
Eddie was chiming in.
I love Eddie.
Yeah.
And he was right at him.
Yeah.
He's 0-2 against Chandler.
They're 1-1.
1-1. Come on,
1-1.
bro. Y'all might as well lock it up and bare
Yeah,
knuckle. I mean, because
get that shit back.
yeah,
Cuz.
bro.
1-1. Eddie won the last one, so.
You always tell me. I
meet
still
him at
haven't done.
fucking A&W. We're going to get
What
that
Eddie
shit done.
say? It's not see you at the top anymore. It's see you at the dot dot
Y'all
dot.
let me know.
Damn.
Damn.
Cut a
Damn,
promo
Ed.
at the. Cut a promo at the end.
Damn, Eddie did him
whatever.
dirty.
I'm going to talk about the GOAT at the end, but real quick, let me pull this up too. This card is one of those. Where is it, in China?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was looking at that card last night, and the bottom half of it, some of those dudes are 1-0, 0-0. I have no idea. Give me 1 second. But the top half of the card, if you want, you can start backwards. I got it going backwards with Peter Yan and Davison Figueroa. What you got there?
Who's Figueroa?
Oh,
Figueiredo.
I'm gonna edit it out. That's the David Figueroa. So at the top there,
You over there acting like me, motherfucker.
no, I'm gonna edit that out. You're not gonna play me. They be cooking you in the comments. Like, nah, go ahead. Figgy versus.
Figgy versus Peter Yan. This is a tough one. I think I'm going to pick Peter Yan, though. I think they're going to. Peter Yan's takedown defense is really, really good, so I don't know if Figgy's going to be able to get him down. This is like a 50-50 one for me. I don't know. I don't know how this one's going to go. What do you think?
Figgy's my guy. Like, Figgy's my guy,
Yeah,
and I think
might lean Figgy.
He's he can do it in multiple ways. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you can't stop his grappling, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
If he's able to get off with the striking, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
He's nasty. He's mean.
I wonder who's the favorite.
Damn, ain't that some shit? I looked up all those fights. And
I like Peter Yan, but I'm a fan of Figgy from when him and Sean fought on the same card.
Yeah.
He came out like Bret Hart. Took his glasses off, put them on someone and shit, wore the leather jacket out there.
Yeah, he don't fuck around.
Nah, yeah.
Yo, for real.
I'm going Figgy.
And Peter Yan been off for how long now? A little while?
Yep. I'm going Figgy.
Figgy been kind of, and he moved
He's
up.
been
He's looking
active,
great.
yep.
Who'd he get? Cody Garbrandt and
Yep.
someone else?
Yep. He had Cody last.
Oh, what's the name? Cheeto, right?
He
Yeah,
had
fought
he had
Cheeto.
Cheeto last, and then he had Cody. Yep.
Yeah. Cheeto, Cody.
Yep.
Figgy's found his new weight. I think Figgy is on a tear.
Yan Xiaonan versus Tabitha Ricci. I'm going Yan
I
Xiaonan.
am too. I just think she's like super aggressive, super strong. Tabitha, if he wants to grind you out, get you against the cage, rough you up, stuff like that. I just don't see it happening. She like gonna be flaring and shit like that. So
Ricci wins that fight, she'll be a political prisoner.
Wow.
Straight up, bro. She ain't getting the fuck out of China. She beats her.
and I think did she have a good scrap with Wing Lee? Wait, what's her name? Wing Lee, the champ?
Yeah,
their fight was
Yeah.
pretty good, like
Yeah.
last fight, right? Yeah, so Tabitha, I like Tabitha Ricci, but I just can't see how she could get this done here.
Song Kanong. I mean, is that Song Kanong, I guess? Is that how you say it?
Song Kanong versus Muslim Salikhov?
Yep, I'm going Song Kanong. He's just younger. Muslim's 40. He's got knocked out lately. Yeah.
Thudding, like big dude, thudding shots. But my thing was...
Who, Muslim or?
No. Muslim's like 40?
Yeah.
40? Fast as shit for 40, though.
Watch your mouth.
Song
What?
hits hard. He dropped Ian Gary.
He
when
dropped
they fought.
Ian Gary, and then he fought Kevin Jousset. I don't know if you remember that last fight, like 2 fights ago. And then he fought someone else, but it's just like, one thing I will say, like, don't move his head much. He could get clipped with like some sort of spinning shit, but I think Muslim's good for like 2 rounds. After that, you're kind of solid. But one thing I will say is Song Kanong comes forward in your face. Muslim doesn't fight the greatest going backwards, so you kind of play it there. But he is Dagestani, and he can wrestle a little bit. So it's like, what happens there, I don't know. If I was leaning, I think my pick, what did I think about that last night? Hold on. Song Kanong, I was going to say fight to go the distance.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think fights to go the distance. I don't think it's going to be a knockout there.
Vulcan and Carlos Ulberg. I'm picking Carlos.
Hell yeah. I'm with that.
I'm gonna say fight not to go to this.
Probably.
I can't call it because look. All right, think about this. Vulcan just fought Johnny Walker. However you train that camp, you train for a tall, explosive guy. Carlos Ulberg, tall guy, more technical from City Kickboxing, I believe, with Eugene Behrman, whatever it is, right? And it's kind of like, so you're coming out of a camp where you just kind of had a similar style camp. He knocked what's his name, clean the fuck out. Ulberg, even though who'd he fight? Menefield rushed him. He's not the greatest when the fight is ugly. He did happen to win that exchange. It was very quick. But Vulcan could make it an ugly fight. And then the one thing that Vulcan does have is the fucking wrestling.
Yeah.
He can still wrestle, even though Ulberg only been taken down once. But if he gets him down, it does.
I'm going to switch my pick. I'm going to go Vulcan.
I'm going Ulberg. That motherfucker got a left hook from hell.
I'm a sprinkle because he heavy-handed this shit, got knockout power, just knocked out, what's the name? He also beat the boy that looked like Alex Smith from Uzbekistan and shit. Submitted him, choked him out. So it's kind of like, if he gets you down there, I don't know. Ulberg for Jun Sung Dong.
Anthony Smith, by the way. You said
what I said? Anthony Smith. I'm all over the place.
Alex Smith.
I stayed this for 325 last night. Anthony Smith, you know I know who I'm talking about.
I know.
Yeah, right.
Boy, Anthony Smith, whatever. But yeah, I don't know, bro. I think he could be, if there was going to be an upset, it could be here. And he's on a 6-fight win streak, Carlos Ulberg. I don't take him as somebody that's going to stay undefeated like that.
He's going to knock his fucking mid off his skull, bro. Ulberg winning with that left hook, bro.
Zhang. I don't know how to say his fucking name.
Zhang Yang.
I think he's going to knock out Ozzy Diaz, though. He hits hard.
I think what Joey said is right.
He's big as fuck.
Yeah.
Ozzy's not a 205-pounder. I think he's going to go to sleep. So I would take my man.
And fun fact, well, not fun fact, but I mean obvious, but 17 wins, 17 finishes. First round.
I'm taking him by
6 submissions, 11 KOs.
Knockout. There's no point to talk about the prelims on this card.
Nah. One, I will say Nicholas Motta is at the bottom.
Oh, is he?
Nicholas Motta sets it off with, what is his name? Maheshate?
All right.
Or whatever.
Yo, that's a good fight.
Yeah. Nicholas Motta at the bottom with Maheshate.
That's a good scrap.
Yo, but he's like, he's either getting knocked the fuck out or knocking somebody the fuck out, right? So, and Maheshate just had that crazy ass elbow knockout as well. So,
Kurt, can you name Carlos Hernandez's opponent?
I ain't even try, brother. I ain't even write it down. I remember Carlos Hernandez when he slammed
his
the bull.
fucking name's this long.
Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one. Everybody on that early prelims got a tough name and shit. I'm good. Go for it though. What you got?
Fuck no. I have to put peanut butter on the top of my mouth to get that shit out.
Let's talk about the GOAT, man.
It's a lot to talk about here, bro.
What GOAT though?
All right,
we got
talk about the
6
fight.
minutes.
Talk about the fight.
He took some big shots. Stipe hit him a couple times, but he was getting. John hit him with the fucking outside trip. Just kicking him in the body.
Right, he made him look like a fucking kicking
him in the body.
Yeah.
And then diced him up with a spinning back kick in the 3rd round.
All right. All right.
Stipe looked 42 or however old he is. He's 42. He looks slow.
He did.
John looked good. John came in a little bit lighter than he did his previous one.
He still looks. It has to grow on me, but he still looks. It's just so used to weird seeing John Jones move that slow as well. Everything was like half steps. He was very calculated, but just he's heavy. Like it's so weird to see him like move so slow as well. So you got to get used to that. but the explosiveness, even like the kick that put him out, it still shows. But fight was cool. IQ. Yeah, fight IQ. Fight was cool. John, I think the jab, everything. It was cool. He fought perfect fight, but not necessarily. I had no doubt about the fight. But where we are now, and even the events that took place going up into the fight, Jon Jones wants to fight Alex Pereira. Dana White now has spoken up and said, not fucking happening.
Hell no.
Right? So where are we? Like,
they're either going to hand this man a bag of money to fight Tom Aspinall, or he's not going to fight. That's pretty much what he said. He said, I want to get paid fuck you money. So it's like, in my mind, $20 million or something like that, which the UFC probably won't do. Maybe they'll pay him.
That's a big check for them.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. But I mean, they have it. But that's the fight to fucking. If you're gonna back the Brinks truck up, that's the one you do it for.
For Alex.
No, for Tom, and because that's the fight.
Where do you stand on the sense of how Jon Jones feels about, like, in a sense of saying, one, for all you assholes who don't know, like, he admitted he's dangerous, he's young, he's not saying he's scared. He's saying there is high risk, low reward.
But he's the interim champ. He's the number one contender. Like, if you're going to be the heavyweight champion, you have to take on the next comer. If not, vacate the belt, and then you can go do those other fights you want to do.
Which you're aware he said he could have the belt. You saw that, right?
Yeah, but he hasn't given it up yet.
He said he don't give a fuck about it.
Hasn't given it up yet.
Bro, Jon Jones will fucking maul Aspinall.
All right.
You do all that hand shit, he will beat the fuck out of him.
For the record, watching the fight, I don't like the fight for Jon Jones. I don't like the size. I don't.
Listen.
Aspinall would be a hell of a lot faster.
I understand you want to get the Aspinall Tom Jones fight. I mean, Jon Jones.
Who the fuck is Tom Jones?
He's a singer. Got to do
not
this. Not
unusual to see enough.
Who the fuck is Tom Jones?
The Carlton dance shit, bro. Anyway, this is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Jon Jones fights him, fucking mauls him. Then what's the peanut gallery say? Oh, he didn't have enough experience. So now we have Mayweather-Canelo argument. Go a little further back in my time. David Reed versus Trinidad.
Okay.
Oh, well, he wasn't ready for Jon Jones, so it was a fucking easy win. What Jon Jones did to 42-year-old fucking Stipe, whatever, he's going to do the same shit. He figures you out. He knows your game plan, dude. That's why he's the greatest to ever fucking put them gloves on, bro. Stop playing with the man.
But it's the fact of, if you're going to be the heavyweight champion, you have to fight the number one
I'm
contender.
with you. I agree with you.
That's where I understand. I understand both sides. I want to see. I'll watch Jon versus Pereira. I'll watch Jon versus Tom.
There's no way he could do it at 205 anymore, right?
He said he could, bro. He said he's in a place where, like, what do you weigh? 235.
238.
He'd get down. He said he could.
UFC don't do catchweights, do they?
No.
That'd be cool if they did, though.
They should. 220.
On short notices, they'll make a catchweight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See that?
I think the UFC should add like another 1 or 2 more weight classes.
It should be every 10 pounds.
This is ridiculous.
It should be every 10 pounds.
I'm with you. I'm with that.
But I don't know what Jon's going to do. Like Dana said, he's going to disappear for a while, go spend some of that money.
If he was to retire, I would have liked him to either retire last night, or I would like to see him retire in the ring. This way we could, in the cage, and let that little thug tear out and just realize whatever. And even for Stipe, congratulations, Stipe. Stipe had a hell of a career, man. That was fucking, like I said, why not go for it one more time? I'm glad he had the career that he did.
I'm sure he got a good payday, too.
Yeah,
I hated rooting against Stipe.
Yeah?
Yeah, I fucking hate it. I'm a fan of Stipe's, bro.
I think everybody likes Stipe.
Yeah, we're all fans of Stipe.
One last thing. Got to ask you. A lot of movement in the welterweight division over the last week.
Yep.
Where are we at or where is that division at now? Like, how's this about to play out? How do you see it?
I don't know.
At all?
I mean, so you got Shavkat and Ian fighting. The winner of that is going to fight Bilal. It's going to be Shavkat. I'm sorry, Ian. And then you got Buckley and Colby. I don't know.
Where the fuck did Colby Covington just come from?
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be surprised if Colby doesn't show up to that fight.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Wild.
But that kind of leaves me in limbo where, like, I'm thinking, like, maybe I'll, like, Kamaru or Leon. I know Leon's fighting in. They're hoping for him in the UK.
Has your expiration date passed for you trying to pull off a fight early next year already, or it would have to be something?
It would have to be January, like, but
I'm saying for it to even be a consideration.
I mean, it could be a consideration, yeah.
Like a couple more weeks, and if nothing comes,
like literally a couple days, yeah. And then because like I've been telling them January for a while. We just haven't heard anything yet.
Yeah.
So now it's looking like after the baby, because I'm having a baby in February. If you didn't know, yes.
Oh,
so
shit.
It would have to be
already.
like end of March, and that would be really pushing it because like we're just gonna have the kid. But if a good opportunity came, obviously I wouldn't say no. Or April, and I heard they're going to Miami in April, so
nice.
we'll see.
Miami would be dope.
Miami's cool.
Miami would be dope.
Quick flight.
I got nothing else on this. Like I said, this card will be on at 6 in. How'd that work for you? You be up watching that? 6 in the morning?
6 a.m.
Yeah.
on Saturday.
Saturday.
I'll be up.
6 a.m.
I'll be up. I'll watch it.
I'll be driving down to Virginia.
I'll watch it.
Shout out to the Eagles.
We know you won't be up. Shout out to the Eagles.
Crazy.
My man
See,
sleeps till
I thought we were
8:30.
going to go a whole day with no arguing.
Not
It's
just.
not an argument. It's just speaking facts.
I'm just listen. Then I'm going to.
Can y'all just shake hands? Can y'all just?
Listen, I love Sean, and I didn't want to say nothing. To
You know
him
this.
'cause he
But
came in
can I
dressed
point something out
nice.
to you? You always say you love Sean. Sean never says he loves you back.
It's okay though. It's all right.
What are you about to
But
say?
Sean's mad at me because I called him wearing cologne out of a magazine, and he's smelling like page 27 right now, sitting next to me, and that's just where I'm at with it.
I'm not even going to.
You don't have to.
I'm not even going to.
42 nothing.
Last
Prep
thing,
over tap.
shout our boys out, please. Who all took W's over the week?
Cade,
Yep.
Champion. Champion.
Ian, they just be making
All
belts
of
up
them
at
All of
You
them
get a belt. You get a belt.
All
You
of
get
our
a
boys
belt.
for Oprah Winfrey. All of our boys walked away champions over the
Belts
weekend.
for everybody.
Manny
I saw
won.
the video. I said, damn, we got 3 champs in the gym now.
Manny won the weight cut.
Manny didn't even show up.
Manny's got
10
bailed out,
pounds.
right?
Bullshit.
He said, I'm an uncle. Something like I'm an uncle. I can't like my health.
Yeah.
I'm an uncle
too.
He said, I'm an uncle. I don't want to get hurt. My health from my niece.
Yeah.
Was he a foreigner?
No.
That's how you talk?
12.
He said, I'm an uncle. He said, I can't like put my health in jeopardy.
12.7 pounds over he was.
He said my kidneys were shutting down.
Talking shit.
This was Arter Ward this was on?
This is the dude. Nah, another promotion.
No.
Nah, it was. Mike and them were fucking. Yo, listen. Homie definitely got suspended. He was like talking crazy to Manny, the fucking dude. Manny still got paid. He got his show money.
Yeah. Good for
All
you.
right. Well, it sucks.
All right.
Sign up for SteadyPicks.
SteadyPicks.
Peace out.